Yeah, of course.
Hey everyone, it's Dr. McNally with Abundant Life Chiropractic, and we are here with Tony. Tony was just sharing some really awesome information, so we wanted to share with everybody else.
So the reason why I found Abundant Life Chiropractic was through hearing Dr. Zano's story. And what happened was when I was 17, I happened to have some issues going to the bathroom over the summer after my junior year of high school. I had gone to the bathroom and there was a lot more blood. I've never seen blood in the toilet after going, so that was really alarming, but just kind of like confusion. It's nothing bad, nothing serious. So I kind of just blew it off until it became a perpetuating issue.
Mm-hmm.
And
so how long was that for?
That was for at least 6 months, I'd say. It started getting more serious as time went on, but we went to different doctors, holistic, because that's just how we like to do things, but it started to come to the point where we needed more of a diagnosis, and they had to go in with an endoscopy and a colonoscopy to actually tell us what really.
So what did they say? What was the diagnosis?
They said I had Crohn's disease.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so that was about 6 months after it started. And then what did you do from there?
So we heard what they had to say. The doctors told us that this is what you have, and the only way to approach it is through, I don't know if exactly, but they want to do like a shot to my stomach or my gut area, and I don't know if that was like chemo or something, like a certain drug. I know they gave me 2 duffel bags of Humira. I'm for sure you heard that commercial.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and all the causes that it can...
Side effects.
Yeah, side effects. So I told my mom whenever, because she was obviously very worried, I told her, I'm not doing this, we're finding another way. Mm-hmm. And not knowing of Dr. Zano yet, but we tried some holistic doctors. Some were chiropractors. They never really thought about using the chiropractic aspect of things, which was funny in hindsight, but...
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah, and the diet, everything in that aspect was nice. I mean, it helped, but not really. I mean, I was still going to the bathroom all the time. Maybe my gut felt better, but it's I don't really see much in results.
So when did you find Dr. Zano?
I found Dr. Zano. I was on a youth trip with my church, and my mom called me and she told me that I found a doctor, and he's a chiropractor, and we're going to go to him. And I was really caught off guard. I was like, okay, so I have a gut issue, and we're going to go to a chiropractor.
Right, so what's this chiropractor have to do with my gut issue? Yeah. I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And after seeing his dinner, going to his free dinner, at the time it was at the Macaroni Grill, and he explained how the neck has the brainstem, and all of the communication is traveled through there to the arms, everything. I mean, if you cut a nerve to your arm, well, is your arm going to work?
Right.
Probably not.
So you went to dinner, and then at dinner he's explaining how the brain heals and functions your entire body.
Yes, sir.
And he's a chiropractor, so had you ever heard a chiropractor talk about the brain and nervous system and the body like this before?
No, it was strictly just pain relief. That's all I understood about chiropractic.
Okay. So you went to dinner, and then what happened after that?
After that, we got the x-rays, and we came and we reviewed them, later on, maybe a couple days after.
Okay.
And we found that, or at least I found, that you don't have to have a straight back. I mean, you don't have to, scoliosis in my mind is any kind of curvature. I thought my back was perfect as that picture, but then you see your x-ray and I got a notch in the center, around this point of my back. I don't know what degree at the time, but I do remember having a -2-degree curve in my neck, which surprises the crap out of me. That was the...
So you didn't feel anything in your neck?
No, I didn't feel anything.
You didn't really have any back pain?
Never.
Major issue was Chron's disease and all the stomach issues.
Exactly.
And so when you looked at your x-rays, you saw those issues going on. Mm-hmm. Surprised. And then what happened after that?
So after that, through coming and doing the rehab, even at home with the dinner roll, is that what it's called? Yeah. And it was kind of hard to keep on task sometimes. You don't really want to use it or lay down on the ground for 15-20 minutes. Mm-hmm. But whenever you're here anyway, through the adjustment, You know, scanning your car, doctor sees exactly how they need to adjust you, and then doing the rehab the exact way they told me. Within about like 6 months, I'd say I saw improvement. You know, it takes a long time to get a disease, so it's going to take a long time to get over the disease.
Sure.
So about 6 months is when I started going to the bathroom less, started to see more of a solid stool, because that was foreign at the time. You know, it was just, you know, always. And the funny thing was, before the sickness hit, I was constipated. So it was like constipation, and I was also running 70 miles a week in cross country. So
you were exercising a lot, probably eating pretty well, right? Running all that time, right?
Yeah.
Having a lot of digestive issues. So how long did you have the digestive issues before you came into this office?
So digestive, like meaning any type? Before?
Any type of digestive issues?
I really, looking back, I always had some type, you know, either I was constipated, maybe I was normal here and there, and then I was going to the bathroom a little bit too often, but I thought that associated with running, you know, like the tension of being nervous and the relaxation of actually running or something like that, you know, like, I don't know if anybody has experienced this, but when you do go run, sometimes you feel like you gotta go to the bathroom after or maybe during. But
so when it was really, when did it get really bad?
When it got really bad was when I couldn't control it. One time I was walking to class in the morning, and I was like, oh man, I gotta go to the bathroom. I really gotta go to the bathroom. And I started walking, and then I couldn't walk. It started to come out on its own, and I actually went to the bathroom in my pants at school before. And it was really embarrassing, especially at 17. All my friends were like, oh, you know, they see it.
So when was that? So you were 17, junior year of school?
That was senior year, and then I was going to turn 18. So it was like I was really just from the end, like the summer of my junior year, which is about 2011, and then to right before February of the next.
Okay.
You know,
so then you came into this office when? When was your first day?
So my first day would have to be after prom. So prom is usually at the end of the year. I'd say the summer of 2012.
Well, so you were struggling with these issues for at least, I mean, it was bad for like at least 7-8 months.
At least.
Yeah. And then you started, in 6 months into it, started going to the bathroom less.
Yeah.
You're seeing more normal stool. And then how long until it totally cleared up?
It totally cleared up. I mean, just to be like 100%, I'd say a year, you know, like just to round it all off, because...
But in a year, your body did something through the adjustments and restoring the proper communication from the brain to the body. Your body did something that the medical community says is not possible.
No, I mean, even to this day, I was in a class telling people about how I had Crohn's, right? And that "had" word triggered somebody in my class, and they're like, you can't have had Crohn's, you haven't. Like, and I was like, yeah, I know. And she worked for a gastrologist, so she knows everything, obviously. So there's no arguing with a lot of those people, but whatever.
Well, hey, it's really amazing, and we just love sharing these stories, you know, because when somebody's body, when your brain is just able to communicate and heal and function, your body, whether it's your heart, your lungs, your digestive tract, your neck, your head, whatever it is, when your brain is communicating and controlling and healing and functioning your body 100%, then the rest of your body can be healthy. And it doesn't matter, eating right, exercising, you know, we can be the fittest of the fit and running 70 miles a week.
My mile time was 4:48.
A 4:48 mile. I mean, that's absurd. Yet there was still something wrong in the human body, you know, causing disease. Yeah. And by finding the cause, we were able to help him as much to take away that pressure on the nervous system, restore proper communication, and your body healed itself.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Yeah, it did. And it's amazing. I mean, maybe my senior year of running could have been so much better, but I mean, I guess the beauty in getting sick young is I know how to take care of myself for the rest of my life.
That's right.
It really shouldn't take getting sick to come here, but I know one thing I learned after was how important it's up to about half, like a dime of pressure on your brainstem is like up to 50 or 60% of function taken away.
It's crazy, right?
Crazy. I'm like, I had a -2. What is that? 3 dimes of pressure? It's
a lot.
It's like all my function, like obviously,
right?
you know. So
last thing, what would you say to somebody who is like on the fence about coming into the office and getting checked out or having corrective chiropractic done?
I'd say, as I previously stated, don't make the decision based off of I'm sick, okay, now I should do it. Be proactive. If anything, you don't feel sickness coming. You just feel it when it hits.
That's true.
So, I mean, who knows what's building up? I'm not saying anything is, but of course, you know, the wears and tears of this life. Who knows? You might as well just get adjusted properly and then maintain it, and hopefully never